जय गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जना यमुनतीरावनचारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम। जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय। जय जय प्रभुपाद निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र शत श्रीमद अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र शत श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की अयोध्या मायापुर धाम की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की गंगा माई यमुना माई की समवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल। All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevaya. So, welcome to Bhagavad Gita class in the evening. We are going to discuss today chapter 7, text number 20. Very interesting, very useful. I read the sloka and you all can repeat after me. Kāmais tair, kāmais tair hṛta-jñānāḥ, prapadyante nya-devatāḥ, tam niyamam āsthāya, prakṛtyā niyatāḥ svayā, kāmais hṛta-jñānāḥ, prapadyante nya-devatāḥ, tam niyamam āsthāya, prakṛtyā niyatāḥ svayā, kāmais hṛta-jñānāḥ, prapadyante nya-devatāḥ, tam niyamam āsthāya, prakṛtyā niyatāḥ svayā. kāmais hṛta-jñānāḥ, prapadyante nya-devatāḥ, tam niyamam āsthāya, prakṛtyā niyatāḥ svayā.
kāmais hṛta-jñānāḥ,
kāmais hṛta-jñānāḥ, prapadyante nya-devatāḥ, tam niyamam āsthāya, prakṛtyā niyatāḥ svayā. Mataji? kāmais hṛta-jñānāḥ, prapadyante nya-devatāḥ, tam niyamam āsthāya, prakṛtyā niyatāḥ svayā. Word to word meaning, translation and purport by Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. Kāmaiḥ, by desires. Tair, various. Hṛta, deprived of. Jnānaḥ, knowledge. Prapadyante, surrender. Anya, to other. Devatāḥ, demigods. Tam, corresponding. Niyamam, regulations. āsthāya, following. prakṛtyā, by nature. niyatāḥ, controlled. svayā, by their own. Those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desires surrender unto demigods and follow the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their natures. You all can repeat after me. Those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desires surrender unto demigods and follow the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their own natures. Purport. Those who are freed from all material contaminations surrender unto the Supreme Lord and engage in His devotional service. As long as material contamination is not completely washed off, they are by nature non-devotees. But even those who have material desires and who resort to the Supreme Lord are not so much attracted by external nature because of approaching the right goal, they soon become free from all material lust. In the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, it is recommended that whether one is pure devotee or is free from all material desires, or is full of material desires, or desires liberating from all material desires, material contamination, he should in all cases surrender to Vāsudeva and worship him. As stated in Bhagavatam 2.3.10, akama sarva kamo va moksha kama udarati tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. Less intelligent people who have lost their spiritual sense take shelter of demigods for immediate fulfillment of material desires. Generally, such people do not go to the Supreme Personality of Godhead because they are in the lower modes of nature, ignorance and passion, and therefore worship various demigods. Following the rules and regulations of worship, they are satisfied. The worshippers of demigods are motivated by small desires and do not know how to reach the supreme goal. But a devotee of the Supreme Lord is not misguided, because in Vedic literature there are recommendations for worshipping different gods for different purposes. For example, a deceased man is recommended to worship the sun. Those who are not devotees of the Lord think that for certain purposes demigods are better than the Supreme Lord. But a pure devotee knows that the Supreme Lord Krishna is the master of all. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it is said, Akela Ishvara Krishna Arasabha Bhritya. Only the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is master and all others are servants. Therefore, a pure devotee never goes to demigods for satisfaction of his material needs. He depends on the Supreme Lord, and the pure devotee is satisfied with whatever he gives. कौन बात कर रहे हैं जोर से पीछे?
पीछे बात कर रहा है।
प्लीज आप बाहर जाके बात कर सकते हैं या आगे आके सुन सकते हैं। ना सुन रहे ना ये आप आपका जो बात कर रहे हैं इधर तक सुनाई दे रहा है। प्लीज। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोन् श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरे प्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Mukam karoti vācālam pangum langaite girim yatkrupatamaham munde Sri Gurun Dina Tarinam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. So today Krishna is explaining kāmais, tais, tair, hṛta-jñānāḥ. This is one of the very famous slokas which we hear from various speakers. When a person's material desires steal the intelligence a person is possessing, a person's intelligence is stolen. Stolen by whom? Material desires. So he loses his interest, he loses his intelligence, and whatever material desires are working, he is simply watching. No intelligence. So because there is no intelligence, he takes the shelter of demigods to fulfill his material desires. The person who is after material desires, that means he is not actually provoked by the intelligence. Intelligence is kept aside, totally gone. Such people, they develop their own methods of worship. And they try to fulfill using their methods of worship, which are not actually shastric, which are not derived from the Shastra. They will make their own methods, they'll make their own plans, and they perform those activities to please the particular demigod. And at the end, whatever results they get, they are all temporary, and he only gets the misery. Very, very classic example is there in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam on this, that Vrukasura, in 10th canto this is explained. Vrukasura was a very big demon. So this fellow, when Narad Muni was seen, he immediately asked Narad Muni, "Oh Narad Muni, I want to ask you one small thing. In this whole world, out of the three, Vishnu, Shiva and Brahma, who is the one who will be satisfied very quickly?" So Narad Muni says, "Oh, you don't know. It is Bholenath, it is Shiva, who will simply be satisfied with the performance of any activity, any devotional activity towards him. He will be very, very quickly he will be satisfied and he will give the boon. Whatever you want he can." "Oh, is it? Then here I am. I will perform the yajna which is devised by me. And there is nobody in this world who has performed the yajna like this. And there won't be anybody who would be performing the sacrifice like me." Vrukasura gets this idea, thinking that he will be the greatest person on the earth doing such a great sacrifice. So what he does? He just lights up the wooden sticks and then he cuts his body. He cuts his body with the knife and he says, "Swaha, Shivaya, Swaha. Hey Shivaji, please show mercy on me. Shivaji, please be satisfied. Shivaya Swaha. Swaha. What he is putting in the fire? His own blood and the part of the body, the flesh. Flesh and blood he is putting. First day over. Narad Muni actually told him 7 days. Shivaji will be quite satisfied. You perform your sacrifice. So first day over, this side over. Now second day. Okay, some more portion. He cuts his body and with the flesh and blood, swaha, swaha, swaha. Second day over. Shivaji not appearing. Third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day. This fellow was very much perturbed. What is this? Narad Muni said that in 7 days he will appear and ask for the boon, and that boon will be granted. Okay, I think there is something wrong from my side. Probably I should cut my head and throw the head on the inside the sacrificial fire. So he takes the knife. Now he starts cutting. Oh Shivaji, be satisfied with my sacrifice which I am offering to you. Oh, my dear child. Shivaji appears from the fire and says, oh my dear child, why are you doing such a big act of sacrificing your life? Whatever you want, it is granted. I will grant you. Okay, tell me what do you want? Oh Shivaji, I have a very intense desire that on whosoever head I keep my hand, that fellow should die. Shivaji looks at him and laughs sarcastically. I thought you will ask some big opulence and all that. And you are asking such a thing? With so much of hard work, whatever you have done sacrifice, you want some people to kill? Oh my God, I committed a mistake. He laughs sarcastically. What to do now? I told whatever you want, I will give you. Okay, Vrakasura, as you wanted, the same thing will be done. Keep your hand on anybody's head, and that fellow will die. That man will just collapse. Then he asks, oh Shivaji, you think this will work? He said, I have told you, I have given the boon. Then where is the doubt? So I want to check with you only. I want to keep my hand on your head. He looks at him. See this fellow. He was falling on my feet and offering his life for me. Now he wants to take my life. This is what is Asura. He starts running, Shivaji, everywhere. And behind him, this fellow is running. So Vishnu Bhagavan looks at this scene and he says, oh, this fellow is in trouble. Shivaji is in trouble. So I had to save him. So when Vrakasura was coming running, Vishnu Bhagavan appears as a Brahmana. And he says, oh my dear Vrakasura. He says, oh, this Brahmana knows my name. Maybe I am so famous. Vrakasura, where are you going? It appears you are coming from a very, very long distance, running. For what purpose you are going? Whatever you do is for the body. This body is everything. And you are not caring for the body? What is this? Take rest. Come. Please, take rest. Take care of your body. Body is everything. Body and body-related things are most important. Come. The Brahmana is sarcastically telling him that this fellow doesn't understand the actual thing. So he stays and he says, oh, it appears you know all this. So this thing has happened. I have done all the sacrifice by cutting my body and offering blood and flesh and all that. Shivaji gave the boon and I wanted to test. Shivaji is running. And I am behind him. I don't want to leave him. I want to check. I want to test and get certified by him that it works. Brahmana looks at him. Oh, how foolish you are. You don't know Daksha Yajna, the great Daksha's sacrifice? In that sacrifice, Shivaji has cursed him. Daksha has cursed. So many people have. Shivaji was cursed by Daksha in front of so many people. And other people also gave some different curses. So, Shivaji really, he doesn't have the power. He had given simply because he had some little bit of message, he had given this boon. That doesn't work actually. Doesn't work. Then why he is running? No. He is just acting. It really doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. Shivaji doesn't have that power at all. All that power is gone long back. Is it? Yeah. Why are you asking so much? Keep the head on your head and check yourself. And he says, oh, yeah, I can check myself because it doesn't have any power and Shivaji has given. Then you go in front of Shivaji, keep your hand on the head and show him, this is not working. What sort of boon you are given? Now you can chastise Shiva. Yes. So he takes the hand and keeps on the head and within no time he is gone. So, those people whose intelligence is stolen, they will devise their own methods. The method which he wanted to satisfy Shivaji is neither accepted in the scriptures, nor it is mentioned any sadhu or any vipra. Nobody actually approves that. Cutting your body and offer the flesh and blood as the offering. So, this is how kāmais tais hṛta-jñānāḥ prapadyante nya-devatāḥ tam niyamam āsthāya. They will make their own methods to satisfy the demigod. So demigods are also, they are satisfied and they give the boon. But the material desires, if one has, it is not that big fault. Going to demigods and asking for getting the desires satisfied, this is where the problem is coming. If anybody has got some material desires and if they go to the Supreme Lord, then Supreme Lord will weigh. Is it okay for him? Is it useful to him to progress? Then he will give. Krishna will not give simply by the emotions or by seeing the person who is performing, doing a lot of hard work. No, Krishna will not give. It is like this. A mother is having a child in her arm and she has taken a knife and cutting the vegetables. This fellow, this boy who is in the arm, he thinks that mother is playing with the knife. Mommy, give the toy, give. He wants the knife. This, you see, this is knife. Oh, this will cut. I cannot give you. Mommy, give. He shouts loudly. He bites mother, give, beats mother. Mother will never give. Because you are not capable. You don't deserve at this age. So it doesn't give. This is identical to Krishna not accepting our desires. This is not good for you. This will stop your progress. The spiritual progress will be stopped if you get opulence. You will be forgetting me. Your mind will be totally changed. No, it's not given. So the child will weep, shout. The person may go in front of Krishna and ask for this and that. Krishna says, no. No answer is coming. What sort of God it is? No, you are wrong. Because our position is identical. This child is wanting the knife, and no mother, whatever be the circumstance, he will not give this knife. But the same child, when he grows up, oh, come here, take this, cut the vegetables. I have some other thing to do. Come. When he has grown up, mother calls, come and take the knife. If somebody says, earlier mother didn't give, now he is giving. He is being given, he is asked to do the work with the knife. Yes, now he has grown up. Now he is capable of handling. That's why he can do that. Mother has the confidence. Yes, he doesn't hurt himself. So in the same manner, when we ask, when we even cry for any material benefit or some boon, Krishna doesn't give. Whereas, if the same child approaches the some other fellow or the seller, probably he may say, okay, you take. And he wants only business and he wants only money. So, that is the difference. Another classic example is, the child is taken to the doctor for the injection. And this child is so much afraid. He says, oh, the child weeps and looks at mother. Mother is not taking injection. Mother has brought me to get injection only to me. He goes back weeping, and when his father was seen, he immediately says, my dear father, mother didn't take any injection and mother is giving injection to me. She got the injection done on my hand, on my arms. You see how bad mother is? The father also loves, mother also loves. How innocent this fellow is. But as he grows up, he understands that injection, that inoculation is for his own benefit. When the suffering is given, that suffering, if it is for the benefit, if he doesn't understand, he will only blame. Krishna, I am doing every day all these things, and you are giving me so much of problems, so much of difficulties. Krishna smiles. To remove a very big problem, you are given a small problem. If there is a severe stomach ache in the stomach, if you have a stomach ache, then doctor says you have to get operated. Yes, some portion you feel really paining. But the thing is, to remove the bigger pain, you have to tolerate this. This is a small pain. The real devotees, they pray to the Lord. Tattenukampa susamikṣamāna bhunjana evatma krutam vipākam. Whatever difficulties I am getting, oh Krishna, you are so kind. You have given only very, very little bit of a problem, little bit of misery to me. Otherwise, this should have been very, very big difficulty for me. You have given me such a small thing. You are so kind. Oh, please accept my obeisances. Such people, so it says in the sloka, such people have the right for getting liberated. Tattenukampa susamikṣamāna bhunjana evatma krutam vipākam hrudvak vapurdhir satatam namaste. Hrudvak vapur. So from the heart, from the body, walk is from the tongue. Whatever he is offering with the heart, with the tongue and with the body. He continuously offers. Such a person is having the right for liberation. The liberation is with right. So, if we observe this, we see that by chance, if we don't get our desires satisfied by the Supreme Lord, we should think it is for our benefit only, number one. When we get difficulties, we should think, we should understand that Krishna has given very small portion of it. And that we have to tolerate. We have to just tolerate. And be thankful to Krishna that he had not given much, much bigger problems and difficulties. If we see another case of Draupadi, anyhow she was called, she says, no, this is not the right time. Then he says he was pulled with the hair, dragged in front of all the people watching. And they want to remove the clothes, remove the sari. She goes to the king. The king is Dhritarashtra. Doesn't have eyes, doesn't have ears also now. He doesn't hear. He says he can't say anything to Duryodhana, his son, because he had got so much of attachment and affection. Whatever he does is good. Then she goes to various other people, Bhishmacharya, Krupacharya. Nobody is helping. They are all keeping their head down. Because Bhishma said he will support the king throughout his life. And the king is silent, so he says, this is my duty to support the king anytime, not to oppose. Then he says, she looks at everyone, can anybody help? My dear husbands, they have already been taken away, just like any animals are purchased in the pawn, in the gambling. So one by one, nobody is able to help. She keeps her head down. Now what to do? This fellow is taking away my clothes. Oh Krishna, oh Govinda, oh Mukunda, please, only you can save me. Please save me from this most awkward situation. Krishna immediately gives perpetual, continuous sari, the cloth, and never it was ending. Dushasana was having a lot of power in his hands. Such fellow takes out, still coming, and coming and coming and coming and coming. Sari is coming. He just falls down. You see here, that was a material desire. Artha, as a person who is in very great difficulty, he or she will pray to Krishna. Yes, Krishna comes and he fulfills that desire. Now, the thing is, Krishna in chapter 7 has said, Artho jignasur arthati gnani cha bharatarshava. Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukritino arjuna. These are the four people who have done a lot of good deeds. The good deeds are accumulated in their account. And such people, they, Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukritino arjuna, artho jignasur arthati gnani cha bharatarshava. These four types of people, they come and ask me, they come to me, they pray to me, they worship me for fulfilling their different desires. Number one is Artho. Artho is the person who is in difficulties, who is in misery. He wants to come out of that. Number two, Jignasu. He is just trying to analyze who has made this world, who has made the sun, then how it is, where he is. So he ultimately finds that, yeah, with the speculation, with whatever. But he wants to find the Supreme Lord. He wants to get the answers for all his doubts. Then Artharthi. Artharthi is the one who wants to get material, this money, material benefit, money and wealth and all that. He wants to enjoy material pleasures, but he comes to Krishna. Krishna, kindly give me a big car, give me a house, give me this. Then the Jnani. Jnani, the person who has read the scriptures, understood that Krishna is the Supreme. So such people, they come and get surrendered. They will surrender. But Krishna again he says, among these four, the Jnani is the best one. Because he understands that the reason for all reasons is Krishna, me, and that's why he surrenders unto me. Even though the other three people are having contamination, Krishna says that soon they get removed, these faults, these contaminations in the heart, and they become purified. So, in any case, going to a demigod for fulfilling our boon will lead us nowhere. That's what we should understand. And we know that for a tree, if we want to nurture it, give water, we have to give water only to the root. When the roots are given the nourishment, then each and every part on the tree, even though it is very far, each part of the tree gets the nourishment. This is the only process. If a person is very weak due to not eating, hunger or fasting, and in order to get back the energy in all the parts of the body, he should put the food in the stomach only. This is the only process. You have to put the food in the stomach through mouth. And when the food reaches the stomach, from the stomach, every body part will get the strength. In the same manner, when Krishna is satisfied, all the demigods who are the parts of Krishna, they will be satisfied automatically. All the demigods will be satisfied automatically when Krishna is satisfied. So, if we take actually the understanding from each one of these, we only should conclude that other than Krishna, worshipping any other so-called demigods or any other person for getting the material desires satisfied is of no use. There is no incidence where a person gets the material desire satisfied by the demigod and still he is benefited ultimately. No. Whatever as we see in the next sloka, yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhayarchitum icchati tasya tasya chalam shraddham tam eva vidadam myaham. So the person who devises his own methods to satisfy his material desires, he makes his own method and he chooses his own demigod and try to worship him. So Krishna says, yo yam yam tanum bhakta shraddhayarchitum icchati. As per his desire, whatever desire he has chosen, the particular demigod, Krishna says, I will make his prayers to the particular demigod as making the faith strong. I make him to have deep faith in the process which he is adopting. But at the end, even though demigods are giving, but the fact is that I am giving to the demigods. I am only satisfying all such desires. Even though a bank manager is giving personally, you are affected by the flood. The Prime Minister says each one affected by the flood should be given 1 lakh rupees. So bank manager is giving. It looks bank manager is giving. But bank manager on his own he cannot give. He is a poor fellow. He giving 1 lakh to some 100 people or 1,000 people. Where from he will get? But the fact is, Prime Minister is giving from the Prime Minister's fund. The person who is of less intelligence, antavattu phalam teshan tadbhavatya alpamedasam. The person who is having less intelligence, that man will think, just like here, the manager is giving the money. Oh, manager, you are the one who is giving all the money. Thank you so much, thank you. No, I am not giving, it is a Prime Minister. No, you are giving. With your hand we are receiving. That means you are giving. This is because of lack of intelligence. Anta vattu phalam tesham tadbhavat alpamedasam. So whatever the benefits the devatas gave, demigods gave, they are of very short duration. And they are very limited. When Hiranyakashipu prayed to Brahma so intensively for 10,000 years, all these insects are biting him. He is so determined to pray to Brahma and get his appearance so that he can get his boon fulfilled. So 10,000 years, all his body, everything is literally damaged, gone. Even then he was continuing with all the hardship. For what purpose? To become death-free. His life should be eternal. And Brahma says, what is that you are talking? I am sorry. I am myself not eternal. And how can I make you permanent on this earth with the body? No, it is not possible. You ask something else. Anything else I can give you. Then he makes a big list. I should not die outside. I should not die inside the house. I should not die in the air. I should not die on the earth. I should not be killed by any insects, any animals, any snakes, he adds everything. I should not be killed any of the 12 months. I should not be killed this. Brahma says, yes, whatever you wanted I am giving, but I have not given you amaratva, death-free life. Said, I have asked all this. Who can kill me? I don't die inside, I don't die any of the 12 months. Who can kill me? I will not be killed by any human being. I will not be killed by any. Not inside, not outside, not by any weapon. Who can kill me? I have become immortal, eternal. But Narasimha Bhagavan came, he says, oh, you said 12 months. Now which is this month? You are a fool. This is extra month, Adhika Masa, 13th month. Oh, I didn't know. I am killing you with these nails. Oh, I didn't know. I should have asked. I am killing you here, keeping you on my lip. Oh, and you are neither inside the house nor outside the house. Oh, it is neither day nor night. Oh. With great intelligence he asked, making all permutation, combination that he should not die. But Krishna is much more intelligent than this silly jiva. So he killed him. Look, the point is that kāmais, tais, hṛta-jñānāḥ. The mind has intelligence, but that intelligence has been stolen by the lusty desires, material desires. Such person will go and pray other than the Supreme Lord. So we should be very careful if we are, by any chance, if we go to any demigod for asking some particular wish or desire fulfilled, we should think twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times. Is it right? What am I doing? Yatha taron moola nishechanena trupyanti tatskanda bhujopashaka. So this tree is there and I am watering the leaf. If anybody puts water on the leaf and or water on the mango, mango is coming here, I put water on mango so that this mango will become bigger, very sweet and all that. This is called foolishness, absolute foolishness, not understanding the real things. So, if somebody thinks the hand has just plucked the apple, so hand should eat. Never. This is not the process, my dear. You have to put it in the stomach. Then only you will get energy. The benefit of eating comes. Neither you can eat, my dear hand, nor you can get energy. There is no question of eating, no question of getting energy, no benefit at all. But the same thing, you help the body by putting it inside the mouth to reach the stomach. Then you get the benefit. Then that is the process. So, the process of getting any desire fulfilled is go to Krishna and ask. That's why to make a general public, to make anybody understand, Krishna has shown the universal form to Arjuna so that every human being understands that in that form all the demigods are seen as parts of Krishna. To show in a single shot that all demigods are just the part of Krishna, limbs of Krishna. So Krishna is the base on which all these demigods are situated. So we should clearly understand that whenever, if we get any material desires, we should go to Krishna and ask. That to some extent is very good. Akama sarva kamo va moksha kama udarati tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. So this, in the purport, this is also good. Whatever you have, akama, no desires, or sarva kama, all sorts of desires, or whatever liberation desire, any desire, just approach Krishna, the Supreme Lord. Then that is the right process of doing worship. Otherwise, other things are srama evahi kevalam. Because by getting those desires fulfilled, you keep on continuing in this material world, taking the life again and again. Again, getting something, losing everything. Everything. At the time of death, everything is gone. Big car, big bungalow, big bank balance, big. Everything is gone in one shot. So, this we have to clearly make our mind to understand. Don't go to any demigods. It doesn't mean that we should disrespect them. No. They have their position. They are given the higher level by Krishna, but they are not the people who are actually giving the benefits to us. So, we should approach only Krishna, and we should know that material desires, even though Krishna may grant, but Krishna, in the subsequent slokas, we understand that this is not very good devotees, impurities are existing. But still, it is better to approach Krishna only. So with these things, I stop here. If you have some questions, we can discuss 2-3 minutes, then we can close. Yes, Prabhu? Any questions? Anybody? Yes, Prabhu? You can come forward, no mic.
Actually, in the second or third canto, it is mentioned one who is desirous of higher education should worship Mother Saraswati, Vāsudeva, Ashwini Kumaras, a long list. For wealth, one should worship Kuvera. And then in the end, Shukdev Goswami says, one who desires nothing of these should worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yeah.
Krishna.
Yeah.
He ends that with that.
Yes.
But Bhagavatam is Amal Puran.
Yeah.
But still he mentions that.
The point is...
Let me just finish.
Yeah.
Also, in our Jagannath temple, where Mahaprabhu stayed in Jagannath Puri, so there are all the demigods are there in the temple compound. Sun, Moon, Shiva, the main deity is Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. So we know that everything is Krishna's energy. Everything is Krishna's energy. So how to understand this then?
Yeah. The option is given to you. You can tick A, B, C, I want, or you can tick D, I want. Because the human beings are given the independence. Little bit of independence is there. And Maya is watching where he takes. He puts A. Instead of Supreme Lord is D, he is putting A as his desire. Then she is very happy. Yeah, I will catch him, teach him lessons. The Maya catches and teaches lessons by giving 3 miseries. So all miseries are divided into 3 parts. She will give one by one all the miseries. Why she is giving? She is giving so that at least now you understand what you got is a wrong choice. Approach Krishna. And even if you get difficulties, it is for your good. Whatever Krishna does is for your good only. 100%. It is our lack of understanding. We don't understand. So the choice is always there. After teaching everything, Krishna says, Ishvara Parama, what is that? Hṛdeshe Arjuna Tishtati, Brahmayan Sarvabhutani Yantra Rudani Maya, Tameva Sharanam Gacha. Next he says. Then he says, I have told you all this, Arjuna, have you understood it? Now you do, Yadhechasi Tatha Guru. This is the last. Yadhechasi, as per your desire, you do it. Then ultimately, anyhow, Arjuna says, whatever you say, I have understood and I perform my duty of fighting in the war. So the choice is there. The choice is, in in some temples, the old temples, I think in Dhaka, I saw it in Dhaka temple, the Durga Ma is also there. Durga Ma is also there in the ISKCON temple, yes. So there, instead of becoming a total atheist, okay, step by step, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, after fulfilling all the kama, all ichchas, then slowly he will think, oh, now I have enjoyed everything, but still, why I am not happy? He starts thinking, yes, if I keep on satisfying my senses, these senses will never get satisfied. So, it is foolishness to attempt to satisfy the senses. I should not satisfy the senses. Here I am totally surrendered on to Krishna. So, to come to that stage, so he will have to undergo. Yeah. Any other question? Are you happy?
But the contradiction will be
Please,
that,
please.
that you mentioned before that Krishna says that even if we want something material, we can ask him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like he mentions in the Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami says that if you want this material thing, you worship that.
Right.
So that is the contradiction.
Now, if you want good health, approach Surya Deva, for example. Or if you want money, approach Kubera. Okay. Now, this is actually foolishness. This is like putting water to the mango leaf. This is the mango leaf, and it should become big, and this thing should be, tree should be good. I put water. Water, even if you put there, it doesn't go. You have to put water at the root. Root is Krishna. When Krishna gives, when Krishna is granting, the demigod is granting, giving you. Without Krishna's permission, demigod cannot give. The bank manager is giving 1 lakh rupees as the flood relief fund to the affected people. Because the money has come from Prime Minister's relief fund, let us say, because Prime Minister has released, he is giving. Otherwise, oh, manager, give. He says, I have not received any money. No, please give. You have so much of money. He can give. Maybe he can give it on loan, not on any other purpose, as told by. So it has to come from the top. When top is granting, when the Supreme Lord is granting, the demigods are giving. That's what next sloka and further it gives the clarification. And also in the 9th chapter. So the option is given, it is showing the attraction, these things are there, this is also there. Choose what do you want. If a person is intelligent, he will choose Krishna. Minor difficulties, minor misery, minor these problems, yes, Krishna as per your desire. Arjuna's own son was killed and Krishna is there, everyone is there. Arjuna's son, Arjuna such a great devotee, and his son was killed, Abhimanyu. Then how is that? Subhadra, that is his sister. Subhadra's son, Abhimanyu. His own sister's son is killed. Krishna says, this is, you have to understand the material things here. We are acting as material, this thing. Just don't bother. Come away from that. Come out of this. These are occurring because we are affected by the 3 modes of nature. Krishna repeatedly says, come out of these 3 modes of material nature. Coming out means you are in the Shuddha Satoguna. There everything is done for Krishna. I have nothing. Whatever I am doing, it is for Krishna. Everything is given to Krishna. Everything is offered to Krishna. When everything is offered to Krishna, I don't expect anything back. When I don't expect anything back, then there is no question of feeling sorry, bad, misery. I don't expect. Okay, whatever is coming because of my bad deeds, that effect is coming, yeah. But now whatever I am doing, I am giving to Krishna. So as we go through Bhagavad Gita more and more, every day when we read, more and more understanding and more deep meanings it gets revealed, we understand. Yes, Mother, you are satisfied? You are not. Any other question, Prabhu? So we stop here. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Śrīmad-Bhāgavad Gita ki jai.